India's infrastructure is undergoing one of its most vital transformations. Expanding connectivity, cleaner energy, and reliable power are no longer just goals but necessities. At the heart of this particular story is Pace Digitech, a company that has built its reputation in power management, optic fiber laying, and renewable energy solutions. In this episode, we take you through the journey of Pace Digitech, its various business verticals, and what sets it apart in India's power and connectivity landscape.
From its early roots in passive equipment to becoming a trusted partner in India's energy sector, Pace Digitech has grown with the country's ambitions. Each milestone is not just a company achievement but also a contribution to India's infrastructure story.
We have with us Mr. Basavaraj, Head of R&D of Pace Digitech. I would like to ask if you can tell us a little bit about the journey of Pace Digitech, how it all began.
The Pace Digitech started its journey from 2007 onwards with the power products as its portfolio, and later on after the power products we started the services business as well as the O&M later, and that's how we started our business with the power products. Later we ventured into the ICT and the BESS. That's how it started from 2007 onwards.
Can you share some of the key moments of this journey?
In 2007, we started with the managed products for the telecom infra. Then we developed a product called integrated management power systems. Okay. And later on, we had our own remote monitoring system. That's a software which manages the network of the telecom. And later we developed a product like remote management systems. Then we made the products like the energy efficient products, and then ICT and telecom products we developed over the period. Okay. These are the key moments.
Key milestones.
Milestones. And in fact in 2014 we acquired a company called Lineage Power. Okay. That was one of the good decision taken by the management to acquire the Lineage Power.
Today, Pace Digitech stands at the crossroads of power, connectivity, and renewable innovation. Whether it is managing telecom power, laying optic fiber, or advancing energy storage, each vertical strengthens India's foundation for the future.
Also, if you could tell us about your different business verticals.
We have three different verticals. One is in the telecom, the second one is in the energy, the third one we call it as a ICT. Okay. In the telecom, we have the product, the services, and the O&M, which is operation and maintenance. In the telecom, the next one is the fiber laying we do as a products, services, and the O&M after that. Okay. In the energy, we have three main products. One we do it with the solar EPC. The second one is BESS, battery energy storage systems. The third one is the system integration we do. We call it as SIL.
Okay.
And at the ICT, we have a smart classrooms. We executed the smart education systems and kiosks. These are the three main verticals we operate in.
As India accelerates its renewable push, the demand for smarter storage is inevitable. Pace Digitech is not only adapting but anticipating, building systems that go beyond today's needs to enable the intelligent grids of tomorrow.
Joining us on this special episode is Mr. Jayam, Head of Energy, Pace Digitech. Thank you for speaking to Times Television Network. I would like to ask with how it all began. It all started with the passive electrical equipment. If you could tell us more about how you all accelerated that shift to renewable energy solutions.
From the telecom side, we went from the passive equipments to the telecom, thanks to telecom industry, which was in a boom.
Right.
And from there, got into the tower business. From there, we acquired a Lineage Power, where we started doing the power equipments. from there, now the era of battery energy storage system started. I think from there, that thanks to government and the business and the growth, from there we got it. And also there was a push from the government for the renewables. So we were started into these businesses.
I'm taking that, the answer that you told about with respect to aligning with the center's renewable energy mission, right? Now, I believe that is a strong tailwind as far as Pace Digitech is concerned. Now, but what do you make of the India's battery energy storage system? The landscape in the 10 years from now, what do you make of it? What exactly are you building? Is it, are you talking about, is it a utility or an intelligent grid system?
It is a both. It's a combination of both.
Okay.
As you rightly mentioned, utility as well as because there is a lack of bandwidth.
Okay.
And also there is a mandate which is coming up as a storage is a must.
Yes.
And we are looking at a massive growth and utilize the peak demand. So hence BESS will grow a massive scale from now.
I see that, a large chunk of the project has been invested in Maharashtra. Are you telling me, is it because of the policy incentives or is it execution feasibility that you chose the financial capital for the battery energy storage system?
It has a blend of all.
Okay.
One is we have the large team, cable team for execution because of our telecom background.
Okay.
A large team is at Maharashtra is also supporting with the good incentives.
Okay.
Second, state also requires this as a mandate, which is started. One more thing is the utility, a large chunk of Kusum C projects which has come, and for the community purpose to have the utility scale and to have the connectivity better. Second is also the 24/7 for the farmers, where the district wise they wanted to give the power. That has given us a large chunk of business first, and second we have the cable team to execute. So,
Okay.
and it is easy to maneuver the facility. Second is the easy connectivity, the small scale with the large locations where we have substations. It is easy to deploy.
Okay, so basically you're saying it's a positive business landscape and that's why Maharashtra.
Absolutely.
Great. What differentiates Pace Digitech's best technology from the global players?
Wonderful question. In fact, we have all the experience is the major thing what we have, because we have the know-how about the BESS we have been doing for telecom towers. That is a major thing. And second, going for the larger scale has benefited us for the easy execution. One is we as a Pace Digitech coming as a one-stop shop. We deliver the DC blocks, PCS, and as well as EMS. Plus, we also have the large team network where our team is working on the tower business. We have for the O&M, for AMCs, annual maintenance contracts, everything is easier. So we have all benefits and we are the better way we differentiate compared to other players.
Okay, so we were now comparing with the global players, right? Now coming back to Indian market, I want to try and understand. I see this as a very emerging sector, a very novel sector, right? How do you see Indian market?
Phenomenal growth is there.
Okay.
And one is the government policies are good.
Okay.
And it is a mandate. We have been seeing a lot of tenders coming in every state, and it has been a must.
Especially in this sector, how do you see there's more competition? Do you see that?
Being an Indian player, and we are also have the integration, self-integration.
Okay.
So that is giving a benefit to it. And we are getting only the cell, and we are doing most of the integration in-house.
Okay.
And we have the know-how. So that is the major.
I'm sure you're a turnkey player that you're talking about. But do you see BESS becoming a mandate, especially for solar and wind projects? And if that is the case, how are you preparing for that?
We are already prepared for it, and
Okay.
we are already going for an expansion. Already government has given it's already in a proposal that 10% is a mandate both for the utility.
Okay.
And RTC is also coming into the picture. And if you see the hydrogen and ammonia coming into large players, now round the clock power is important.
Yes.
So we are already geared up to it.
So, Mr. Jain, if you could tell us more about, in terms of, if you have to define the Pace Digitech's role in India's energy future in one sentence, what would that be?
We want to be one of the top 5 player in the market.
Okay.
And we are already geared to it because of our most of the things have been in-house manufacturing, and we are already getting into an expansion plan. Currently, we have a 5 gigawatt facility. We are already getting into another. By next year, we would be having another 5 gigawatt because of the market potential what we are seeing, and we also getting into most of the things are in-house manufacturing and a large automated facility. That's a major edge what we have. Also, if you see, being an manufacturer, EPC player, as well as O&M, it's a one-stop shop, and you will not get anywhere else. That's an edge what we have, and we will be, I'm sure we will be a part of the government policies, and I'm sure the ALBM coming into a picture, that will also help us out.
Coming up next, we explore the next chapter of the company's journey and what drives its success. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Let's continue this conversation and find out what makes Pace Digitech stand out.
Scaling up renewable storage requires more than technology alone. It demands strong supply chains, resilient logistics, and a skilled workforce ready to deliver. For Pace Digitech, execution is where vision meets reality.
Joining us on this special episode is Mr. Praveen Hebalkar, the head for supply chain management, Pace Digitech. Thank you for speaking to Times Television Network. I would like to ask you about the biggest challenge, especially that you anticipate while executing this project, the Maharashtra project rather.
Yeah.
And I also would like to know about the supply chain volatility. Is it going to be in terms of the batteries, or is it going to be in the skilled manpower?
See, the supply chain, let us look at like a fragment wise, saying that supply chain for BESS storage side is still not matured. Let's admit that.
Okay.
So Maharashtra is a very prestigious project for us, and we are all geared up to meet all the challenges there. So it's kind of a mix of our own production. Then there are a lot of imports. It's also a import heavy product, and also local developments, local supply developments.
Okay.
So with this combination, we are really geared up to meet this challenge of meeting the deadlines as well as the project guidelines, whatever dates we have. So we'll be meeting up those dates for the project. But supply chain, let's look at what are those challenges we are facing, right? There are the geopolitical situations, as well as the US tariff situation and all. So that has really caused a lot of logistics challenges to us, whether the ships come on time. So that's the reason it's very important for us to develop the local content.
Right.
So we as Pace have taken a lot of initiatives to have this combination of in-house imports, only critical components which we don't have the solutions yet in India. For those critical components like the cells, for example. So those are all import dependent. Other than that, majority of the components we are already developing locally.
Okay. What about your skilled manpower?
There is a lot of training. We do not have it available right now, but there is a scope like, for example, we as Pace, if you see, we have a lot of, we come from a telecom background, and we have been using the lithium ion for a long time. So for us, it's a forward integration because we have been using lithium ion. So we are developing this. It's going to go hand in hand.
Right.
It's not going to be just ready and press of a button. It's going to happen. So there's a lot of hand holding going to happen, and it's a kind of combined effort. Together we need to do it.
All right.
Yeah.
Innovation thrives only when people power it. At Pace Digitech, engineers, researchers and workers share one mission: to push India closer to its clean energy goals. Talent is not just hired, it is nurtured here.
We have with us Mr. Krishnamurthy, who is the HR and admin of the Pace Digitech. Thank you for speaking to Times Television Network. We understand that the battery energy storage systems is a very niche sector and it is emerging. Could you tell us more about its talent workforce?
So as far as BESS is concerned, it's basically a niche segment where getting a right talent pool, whatever we require, that quantum is a little challenging for us to get. So strategically, what we do generally, we target talent pool from other energy, clean energy sectors like thermal, solar PV, wind energy, from where we take people and train them rigorously. Otherwise, getting a ready-made candidature is very challenging for us.
Okay.
This is one of the strategic point which we have. Secondly, we also are we are planning to do an internal upskilling activity to develop our own talent pool, so that for future, all the future expansions, we have enough people to handle this best business.
Okay. Just taking it forward from what you were saying, you were talking about you're going to have internal trainings, right? Are you telling us that the Industry 4.0 has not yet been integrated as far as the colleges or institutes are concerned? Is that why we don't have the talent workforce?
Very recently, I was just reading an article. Very recently, few universities started showing interest to incorporate this new battery energy courses in the, as a part of their curriculum, which is a very good development from the university point of view. The reason is because now why BESS is taking a lot of priorities. There are a lot of investments are coming in India. So a lot of new companies, they are putting up their plant and expanding their business. Existing companies expanding business. New companies are emerging. Because of which this talent pool, at lack.
Yes.
So if in academia collaboration is going to be a key for future
to bridge that gap.
Bridge that gap.
Okay, great. Do you have plans to expand? This is in terms of headcount.
So we are planning to expand, our energy business. Of course, we are also raising some working capital. One is to manage our existing portfolio business of BESS. We already own few good projects to manage that, and it also tells you that when we own some good amount of projects, so obviously there is a high chances for going for an expansion. In fact, how much, what quantum, we had to get that figures from the management, but obviously down the line next 2 years we'll go for a rapid expansions across India.
Inside the plant, technology and precision drive every process. From design to deployment, PACE Digitech systems are built with a singular focus: reliability and scalability. This is where the future of India's energy truly takes shape.
Joining us on this special episode is Mr. Gopu Shanmugam, Plant Head Energy, PACE Digitech. Thank you, Mr. Gopu, for joining us here on Times Television Network. We're talking about the passive electrical equipment and what helped PACE Digitech accelerate this shift, especially to renewable energy integration.
PACE Digitech started the career from product services supporting from the to telecom. So in which the battery bank is 48 volt 800 Ah. We are started manufacturing with the chemistry of lithium ferrophosphate. That would giving or a spark is given to this kind of entering into the BESS system.
What do you think makes India's battery energy storage systems landscape 10 years from now? Where do you see it, and what are you building, if you can tell us? Is it just a utility, or is it an intelligent grid layer?
And the power ecosystem is very important for our nation, no doubt on that. For that, the BESS backup energy system is very important.
Okay.
So serving the supply of not only for that agriculture, automotive and power segments to fulfill our requirements. For that, the abundant renewable energy is available in India. Definitely, the wind and solar energy is abundant energy is available. We need to utilize that. For that, the storing energy is very important. For that, we are in the first launching in the group of PACE Digitech is launching the product into the Indian government, storing the abundant renewable energy.
Right. I understand this has been the central government's vision, right? Now, if you can tell us about the vision of PACE Digitech. I mean, you have kick-started it, but I want to know, where is it heading?
The first initializations started from Lineage Power Private Limited. The product produces the BESS energy source system. So, heading by PACE Digitech.
Okay, right. Now, if you had to define PACE Digitech's role in India's energy future in one sentence, now what would that be?
So, actually, answer this sentence. The question is, we are producing the product,
right?
Supplying the project, and completing the service. That means product, project, services, the end-to-end solution provider as a PACE Digitech.
Yes, as turnkey projects is what
Yes.
you were talking
Yes.
about. Now, if you can also throw us some light on the battery energy storage systems, the manufacturing unit.
Yeah. So the battery energy storage system manufacturing facility located in Biddi in Bangalore, which is around 1 lakh square feet, more than 1 lakh square feet,
Right.
which is fulfilled with manufacturing excellence. That's the kind of world-class benchmarking system facilities available in entire factories. So more than 1 lakh square feet, already explained that. Started from pack manufacturing, cluster and a DC block. And then whatever the testing protocols, we are following that.
Okay.
So in which we have to ensure that the quality of this entire DC block has to be ensured by CPK process stability studies, and following that the quality has to be ensured in this entire unit.
As we have seen, PACE Digitech is not only creating power solutions, but building an infrastructure to support connectivity and growth and sustainability. PACE Digitech is the bridge between power and connectivity, reliable, seamless, and built for India's future. Thank you for joining us. Until next time, stay powered.